Processed food is designed in labs to hook you, to get your dopamine response to go as exaggerated as possible, to get your adrenaline response up, to give you a rush so that you come back to these things, because each of these companies are competing with the other company to try to hook you in flavor-wise. So a lot of these companies, you don't realize in these foods, they're have ingredients that aren't even listed on there. They don't have to show all their ingredients. They only have to show the ingredients that have been regulated, right? So there's thousands of ingredients that are in foods, these processed foods, that aren't even listed, and they're triggering people, they're causing reactions, they're causing behavioral issues, they're disrupting the gut microbiome, etc. So the processed foods are actually designed, they have people that they test, they actually test their brain response to different recipes for things. Like they'll test the one French fry that has this and this and this and this, and then they'll actually test people's brain response and their overall response to this, and they'll see which one provides the most exaggerated dopamine response. And usually it's the one that has the most ingredients in it, the one that has the immune trigger in it, and it has the most ingredients. And together they make this adrenaline response combined with the dopamine response, which provides an instant pleasure and instant relief. And this is what people get hooked on with these processed foods. They get hooked on this immune response combined with the dopamine response, which provides this instant relief, this pleasure, this boost. And then they're stuck in this cycle eating this crap food that has ingredients that they don't even see on the list. And most of the people don't even care about those ingredients. You know, when I was eating that crap, I didn't care about ingredients. I just wanted it to taste good. And everything was all about tasting good. It wasn't about feeling good. It was about tasting good. It was about feeling good right that moment, but not feeling good overall. You know, it was about just what tastes good. And I was lost. And that's why I ended up stuck in a pattern where I was seeking the next thing to provide me instant gratification, where I burned my body out, from eating all the wrong foods, doing all the wrong things, and eventually I became sick, you know. It all started with processed food and my addiction to processed food and my belief that this wasn't even harming me, that it was good and it tasted good, so that's what I should do, because everybody around me was eating this crap, and I bought into it. I bought into it because it was marketed everywhere around us. So you got to realize it's hard to stay healthy in America, okay? They're trying to sell you all kind of crap that's bad for you. They're trying to sell you illness in the form of these foods. They're trying to hook you with all these different flavors. They're all competing with one another. They're all trying to get you addicted to their products. And this is the reality of these things. You got to go back to the basics, how they were eating 100 years ago. Got to eat the fruits, the vegetables, the rice, potatoes, the beans, the lentils, the oils, the salts, the things that are in season, the obvious healthy foods. You know, don't get to doctor everything up with dressings and spices and, you know, and have it be ultra sweet and ultra flavorful. You know, it ruins it. When it shocks your taste buds, it shocks your immune system, and it makes you it shocks your body overall, and this aggravates your body. It causes chronic inflammatory symptoms. So if you know anybody still eating processed food, please, God, ask them to stop eating it. It's poison, it's chemicals. But the reality is, you know, it's designed to hook them. It's designed to hook them. And if they don't realize that they're being tricked and they're buying into this and they are just like hooked on this food, then sometimes they're not helpable. But at least if you know that this is something that they're literally trying to hook you with, maybe you just don't want to be a victim of this. You don't want to have them, you know, be able to hook you with this food because you're not weak in your own mind. Maybe there's someone like me who wants to not allow these things to have control over them, right? So that's why you go ahead and you realize, hey, listen, I'm not going to let them trick me. I'm not going to let them trick my taste buds, make me believe this is good. I'm a grown up. I'm not going to do this, right? And you get rid of the processed foods once and for all and go with the plant-based foods. Lean mostly on the plant-based foods. You'll be much healthier, much happier, and you won't be hooked on this crap and this chase of instant gratification constantly. So go to my website, endsickness.org. I get hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.